Yeah, that's right. We got match week 32 of the Premier League, and we're going to break down who scored each and every goal and strap in because there's 40 of them.
He's Carl, I'm Sean. This is 48 Hours Football. Welcome to What's He Doing?
What's he done?
And the first game, Manchester City versus Crystal Palace, had 7 goals, so we're hitting you with that quick fire.
Yeah, that's right. And up first, Rico Lewis forgot to stay with Eze.
And the second one, Ruben Diaz, he got out-jumped by Chris Richards.
And next one, no fault, Kevin De Bruyne with a sumptuous free kick.
Free kicks are no fault. Add it to the commandments. Maxence Lacroix doesn't react to the second bounce in time.
Daniel Munoz for the next one slides out the way of Kovac's shot. Get in the way, not out of the way.
Dean Henderson, he's off his line for absolutely no reason.
Finally, Adam Wharton. Again, Palace player just too slow to react to the second bounce. Okay, so we can slow it down now. That was the first fire round. We got 1 goal in the next one. I'm not involved. Nottingham Forest, Everton. Sean?
And it's Murillo. This is woeful from Murillo because his first touch controlling a 5-yard pass is, again, a 5-yard pass straight to Dwight McNeil. He doesn't play for your team.
He doesn't.
And they lose 1-0
Yeah.
to Everton at home. And the next game is Brighton versus Leicester, a 2-2 thriller.
Yeah, 2-2 thriller. I'm up first. Connor Cody. Never trust a man with 2 first names. From here, give pen, get fault. Real easy. Another commandment endorsed. But isn't deliberate handball a red card anymore?
I can't believe what I saw.
He basically saved it.
He said, oh yeah, monkey keepers. And then he became in goal and put his hand out to save it. And up next, Lewis Dunk. What's he doing?
What's he done?
Oh, stop lying. It's unlucky as Dunk plays an unintentional 1-2 with Steffi Mavadidi. But if you're going to block the shot. And then react to your block. Don't just block it and then stand there.
Can't trust another man with 2 first names. Luke Thomas. What are these generic-ass players?
Worst name in the league, potentially.
Awful name. Also, give pen, get fault again. I've got 2 for 2 on the exact same faults. Drags O'Reilly to the ground. Leave him alone.
You just can't do that. You got 2 pens and I got 2 dunks. Lewis Dunk again. It's 5-on-5 violence as Dunk just fails to track Okoli from a whipped-in set piece. Dunk at the double.
Dunk is at the double. And up next, Southampton versus Aston Villa. 3-0 masterclass from Villa. Up first, Jan Bednarek. Sean, you love getting him on the list. He's creeping up there.
Second.
He's second on the list. We got the list video coming out soon, actually. So he survived giving away the pen, but Watkins just left him for dead and scored a beauty over Ramsdale anyway. So you're getting on the list either way. Happens to the worst of us.
So sad. Jack Stevens. Now, I don't know if it's an age thing or like Stevens' vision's just gone a bit, but Marlon is right next to him.
Yeah.
And he runs away from him. And then the ball's played to Marlon and Marlon scores.
Yeah.
Not very good from Southampton.
Pretty easy to see who's at fault for that one. Thank you, Shoners.
It is nice that we don't have to cover Southampton next season.
Okay, last one up in this game, Carl Walker-Peters, Sean. What's he doing?
What's he done?
No right to be letting McGinn get to the first ball here. Obviously, this is a saved pen. Imagine being Ramsdale. You save 2 pens for a side already going down and you still lose 3-0. They've given up. Obviously, they've given up.
What a try-hard.
They don't want to be injured next year, do they?
They should just let him go in. Just don't dive.
He wants a move, doesn't he?
Yeah, where's he going? He's a relegation curse.
Who would take him for the Premier League? Like, real quick, who should take Ramsdale for the Premier League?
West Ham, so we can have Areola.
West Ham, Tottenham.
Nah, they got Vicario.
No, yeah, but
he's
been wet.
Nah,
he's been wet.
He's been injured.
He's been wet. No, the last couple of games have been wet.
Nah, he's fine.
Honestly, moist Caicedo.
And up next is Arsenal versus Brentford. Cheeky London derby that ended 1-1. Johan Wissa. Now, he's a striker, so he's going to get at fault sometimes.
Of course.
But it's all good sprinting back to defend a counter-attack. But as soon as he got in position, a really good defensive position, it was almost as if he saw 3 of every single player in front of him and couldn't choose who to mark. Because he was skitting about.
All right, but to level it up, Yuri and Timber. Got a man with no first names. It's good to know Wissa knows what he's doing up this end, though, because the other end, not so good. This end, pretty damn good. And we know what Timber's doing, and that's not marking Wissa at all. And back to template, it's Liverpool-West Ham. It was 2-1. Sean's up first. Who's at fault for the first one? Seaners.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is at fault for Liverpool's first goal. Louis Diaz leaves him as an afterthought on that left wing.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if you put Johan Blake in the over 60s 100-metre sprint. That guy was gone.
Destroyed. Up next, Andy Robertson. Rare one to be on the list, but he's been escalating. He's been escalating, hasn't he? Last year, not so bad. This year has been trash. Like, is he on top for him?
Yeah. By far.
That is rough
His
times.
fall off is understated.
Another commandment endorsed. Own goal, get fault. This is harsh to give to him. Like, everyone knows that Van Dijk was the one that messed up here.
I'm sorry.
Like, Van Dijk kicks it into Robbo. If Robbo wasn't there, it wouldn't be 1-1, would it? So
no, it wouldn't have been.
No. So we're impartial here.
Get out of the way, Andy Robertson.
What you doing?
What you done?
Defend as a team or
get
out
of the way.
Get out of the way.
How are you blaming Van Dijk? He's cleared the ball.
Just move on.
It's not his fault, Robertson.
They still won the games. It don't matter because Van Dijk got a moist header on it. Who was at fault for the goal, Sean?
Nicholas Fulkrug.
What name?
And he might have a smiley face in his name. But this was saddening defending. They made me sad. Because Van Dijk's in the box.
Yeah.
Probably mark him, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That, 6'4" Dutch guy. That's huge.
Yeah.
Let's mark him a bit.
Van Dijk got the 5-finger discount on this header. It was free as hell.
Nicholas Fulkrug went, I'm not going to do that.
Yes. I can't be asked.
No, it's very German.
Yeah, I know. That was my German.
Anyway, it's Wolves versus Spurs, 4-2. Another
Monster.
quick fire round. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we got to do it. Ben Davies blocks Vicario from diving.
That's silly. DJ Ed Spence, own goal, get fault.
Yeah, Nelson Semedo missed the ball in his own 6-yard box.
Christian Romero got robbed by Ait-Nouri in his own box.
Santiago Bueno, he's on the wrong side of Richarlison. Can't let him score. Pigeon.
Lucas Bergvall got dispossessed by Cunha right after kickoff. And then it's Chelsea versus Ipswich, which was 2-2. Respectable.
No, we're going to get into it. Levi Colwill, what's he doing?
What's he done?
No awareness of where he is. No awareness of where Asensio is. Ipswich have got a 5-yard tap-in at Stamford Bridge in the first half.
And then there's Mark Cucurella. He didn't even try to block Ben Johnson. 2 first names. He can't be trusted. But he didn't even try to block him. No header, no jump, no lunge, nothing.
Whose first name is Johnson? But on to the better news, where we did actually score some bits. 10 seconds after the restart, my second favourite name in the whole league, Axel Tuanzebe. Own goal, get fault. Cucurella with massive pressure. Double-edged sword of an own goal because it doesn't put it in the net. Cucurella would have. But when your name is on the score sheet for the other team, you guarantee yourself on the list. There's not much we can do about it.
Own goal, get fault, written in stone.
Simple as that.
And the last goal in this game, it's no fault. And we finally cracked the Jadon Sancho formula.
Yeah.
It's a 1 in 250 times he gets into a shooting position. He will shoot.
I'm still absolutely certain it's because he met me the day before.
Fair.
Yeah.
You told him.
I basically bumped into and told him to have said good luck.
Yeah.
I bumped into him in his car and I was in my car.
Do more of that, Jadon. Just do more of that.
It was pretty good.
Because we make Man United fans sad.
All right, we're going to move on now. Manchester United, Newcastle. It was 4-1. Not to the team you'd think so. Newcastle are on fire at the moment.
Newcastle
destroyed
scored
Manchester
9
United.
goals in this video.
Yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, because we've got another Newcastle game coming up, haven't we? So.
Oh yeah.
And up first, Lenny Yoro. Sean, you don't even get to say in this bit.
Oh.
Okay, you have to pick Sandro Del Piero up when he's running in behind. In all seriousness, Tonali was starving, but now he's got a taste for the goals.
Oh yeah. This guy's scoring.
They're on his menu now. That's it.
And Fabian Schär. Now this guy, he's all over the place. But Alejandro Garnacho, there's moments where he might be the best player at Man United.
Oh yeah.
He nutmegged Schär while Schär was sliding.
That's crazy.
Crazy goal. Brilliant goal. Fair play. Schär, close your legs, man. You slag.
All right, Lenny Yoro again. What's he doing?
What's he done?
Newcastle play it side to side through the United box, and Yoro's looking both ways like he's trying to cross a cycle lane in Amsterdam. He's giving it this. What are you doing?
What you done?
Because you're not defending. You're saying no, you don't want to defend.
Actually hurt my neck doing that.
I'm dizzy.
Nusser Mazraoui. He's pissing about with it. Then he gets slide tackled by God, and Harvey Barnes runs away with the ball.
Yeah,
You can't be falling over in the Premier
Stumbles.
League. Not when my eyes are watching.
Exactly.
That's not
Stumbles.
allowed.
Okay, now one of the commandments here, as everybody knows that watches regularly, is we don't blame the keepers unless we have to blame the keepers. But in this point, we have to blame the keeper because Altay Bayondir has just kicked the ball straight at Joe Linton's head. He's definitely hit him in the face. He's not a lot about it.
No, it's forehead.
But it's gone straight.
Big Brazilian
It
tattoo
fell
forehead.
straight back to Newcastle, buried. Get on the list, my man. All right, and that leads us up to Bournemouth Fulham, which didn't leave us with a lot of excitement.
Anthony Robertson. Now, Semenyo's put him on skates. As soon as he gave him a bit of pressure 1 minute in, Semenyo was falling over like something out of Looney Tunes. And within 50 seconds, Bournemouth won the game. And the last game is Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. A 5-0 drubbing.
It was.
You're up first.
That's right, Sean. And up first, Tyreek Mitchell. What's he doing?
What's he done?
Stepped into no man's land here, letting Murphy behind. Ridiculous angle to score from, but that's just what Newcastle do. He then celebrated with Tonali because not a couple of weeks earlier, it's exactly the same angle. Tonali smashed it in from there. It was just Tonali's was further out, but it was the same angle, the same corner.
This is cropped.
Yeah,
this is Tonali's goal, but cropped and not as good.
It's made shorter, but it is
nowhere near as good.
No one should be scoring near post, nearly hitting the bar in that slot. Top right bins from the right hand side.
Mark Gurhey. Now, he wants to move to Newcastle, clearly, because this is the second time in 2 games that he's scored an own goal for Crystal Palace. Fix it up. He literally fell into the ball.
I wonder who is the murderer if this was among us.
Own goal get fault, Mark Gurhey.
That's it.
You're an imposter.
You're an imposter. All right, Daniel Munoz is up next. Munoz, again, Palace player stepping up hard. And at this time, Barnes just dribbles it into the goal. Keeper was nowhere. What are you doing?
Ismail Sarr.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he just gives up marking Shaw, and he heads in the 4th of this game. Yeah, I tried to make it run the whole way through, and I failed.
You did. You did. Now I'm going to bring it home with, as we started, Maxence Lacroix. What's he doing, Sean?
What's he done?
To finish it off, caught in possession while pissing about at the back, and Isak finally gets his goal that he's been waiting for a little while. And that wraps up match week 32, and that wraps up this video. We're going to have a What's He Doing list updated very soon. And the predictions. Ooh, predictions.
Ooh.
See who got it the closest. It's not Sean.
Forest a 4th.
It's not Sean.
Newcastle a 3rd. United a 16th. Shout out all the social workers.